Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Serious Strategy Game, and we are returning to a Let's Play of War in the West, where we're trying to conquer the island of Sicily from the Germans and Italians. Now, one thing I want to do is, let's look at the situation here, and the disposition of the German and Italian troops is such that they are mostly here in the northeast of the island, with a couple of German units here, Panzer Grenadier divisions, some Panzer Grenadier divisions down here. So these are quite tough guys that are sitting in these various positions. And there's another Panzer Grenadier division, or at least part of it, down here in Messina. Now, all of these guys, as I understand, are being supplied from the port of Messina and from the trucks and freight depots over there. So I would simply love if we could cut off these guys here from resupply. Now, I don't think it's going to be viable to punch through over here with enough force, because these guys are very well dug in, and you know, these are crack German troops. So yeah, basically no chance there. Up over here it's well too well defended as well, and we don't really have the ability to go there anyway, so at least not fast enough. This might be the best choice here with the Italians, but then how are we going to get through there? I don't think that's viable at all. But we have got a couple of paragrouper divisions over here, so specifically the 1st British Airborne Division, and these guys have orders to land in these two hexes over here, which we set up I think last time around. So yeah, wouldn't it be fantastic to capture these two airfields? Now, there is a risk that if we are trying to land, these guys will actually land in an adjacent field. I'm not sure why that is, but that seems to be the case. Didn't find anything in the manual to that, so let's try to do that. And let's try start with these guys over here, and let's do a drop and see what's going to happen. We don't need that many fighters or fighter bombers here to escort them, I believe. But you know what, let's just pick a couple of Spitfires here, and I think that's going to be fine. No enemy air positions, so that's good to see. 183rd Airborne groups. But yeah, and we are landing, so that is fantastic. That's very nice. So we have landed a couple of units in their rear already. Let's go ahead and try to see whether we are also going to be able to land in this hex down here. Now, I think I would like to start, though, not with the hex 154, but with the hex 153. So again, land another unit over here on this same exact hex, so that we have some better defenses on the one hand. And maybe, you know, if we are landing adjacent somewhere, maybe that is going to help out that landing as well. So yeah, I think hex 153, is it? Yeah, let's go ahead and let's drop. Again, we don't need that many fighters to escort you. I think that's perfectly fine. Let's launch and see where you're going to land. Okay, so we are losing a couple of aircraft over here, mostly due to AA, but that's fine. We are actually landing on the same exact hex, so that is fantastic to see. So let's hope that our last guys over here, the last third of the division, is going to land in its dedicated hex here. And again, I would definitely like to send here some escort fighters. I think these Spitfires here are going to be perfectly fine for that. Let's also grab you guys over here, and you know what, these guys here are a little bit weird, so I think Sky Trains all the way are going to be fantastic for that. So yeah, a couple of units lost there. That's not too bad. Just 40 guys really. And defending forces retreated. I think this is a good sign. I think this is a fantastic sign. Yes! Very nice. Okay, so we have positioned our entire division over here in these fields, so that we are now blocking any German supply and in fact any retreat. Now, these guys are not the strongest, mind you. These are just some paragroupers. So they are not going to be extremely powerful, but we do need to make sure that we are supporting them. Now, the next thing that we want to do then is let's move up everyone. So I think we're going to take these Americans here. Let's move you, I suppose up here is fine. Yeah, we're capturing a depot there. That's nice. Some AA troops surrendering. That's good too. Yeah, and now you are over there. I suppose we can move up the armor over here. Let's move you up towards this area here. I think that would be fantastic, so that we are cutting off basically any resupply there. That's nice. And we are capturing that. We've got another armor division down here. Now, you cannot quite make it over here, but you can make it over there. So yeah, let's get there. Let's do a hasty attack here and see whether that is going to work out. No, it is not in fact going to work out for us. We are losing 17 tanks. Wow. That's pretty bad. You know what? I want to know about that fight here. Let's look at the details here. So the ground combat, we've got on the exercise just rifle squadrons and a machine gun. And how can a machine gun destroy tanks, I wonder? But yeah, we are definitely losing tanks here. Destroyed. Shermans. Jesus. Stuarts. This is curious. Well, it was a hasty attack, so it wasn't very well prepared, so I think that's just going to have to be like that. We've got this division and the tank division. You might be enough to break these guys up there. I do not know, though, so let's see whether that is going to work out. We've got a couple of divisions over here. Now, I would like to reinforce these guys over there, so I think that's going to have to be the case like that. You know what, you guys can streak across the island over there, try to attack these guys, get them to withdraw. That's perfectly lovely to see, and indeed very nice. So yeah, let's try to take you. You can't quite get over here, can you? Okay, fine. Let's get you here. That should allow you to move up there, maybe? No, not quite. Well, 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 isn't that interesting? Right, you can't move out. You do definitely need to deal with these guys there. Route them. That's lovely to see. Yes, I think that's nice. And then we are going to move you... Well, you're a US division, so I would like you in this vicinity here. And maybe we might actually try to get to Palermo itself. So yeah, let's get over there. That's fine. You guys, again, just move up as far as you can, and that's going to be okay. And then we're going to take the paratroopers and going to move up here. It's not going to be that useful, but I think it might just at least exert some zone of control there so that we are kicking these guys out. You guys down here, all of you do need to get off the ships so that you can start moving out, and that's going to be lovely as well. British armor division there, that's nice. Yeah, all of you guys have now moved up. We've got the 82nd Airborne Division over here as well. And you can certainly move up, but just a little bit. So not that far though, so that's going to be okay. Right, and then we've got you guys all the way over here, and that's going to be okay too. Yeah, but we don't really have that much. And I think what we need to do is we need to grab these guys over here. These are the rail repair guys who were sadly displaced last time around. We're going to send them all the way over here, and we are going to hope that we're not going to be exposed to too much. I knew it. 1,000 men lost. This is ridiculous. Okay, let's get you in here. Can you get off the ships? No, but next time you will, and then we can set up the rail network here a little bit better, and that's going to be okay too. Right, speaking of the rail repair guys, you guys over here, you can potentially fix a little bit of the rail network before we forget about that. So let's see, can we see about that? Yes, we can. Okay, so yeah, the rail damage here is quite bad. So I would like to repair the rail line going north here so that we are sure that we are pushing up supplies to Catania here a little bit better. So yeah, let's take you and only you. Move you up over here, repair the rail link over there. The rail over here is perfectly repaired, so that's nice. Yeah, move up into here, repair that as well. And then we need to move one of you guys out from over here. Now, I suppose... Yeah, well, I suppose all of you can move out here, but you know what, let's start with the British Army itself, and that's going to be okay. Yeah, and then we can move you into here, gonna repair over here, that's nice, and then, you know what, I think we can just build that up towards Catania, that's fine. Now, I don't think I want to move you into the combat field over here, so that's going to be okay. Can I move you back towards over here? I could, but would I want to, is the question. Well, all of these guys are okay, but we do need to set up a lot more rail lines over here. Yeah, I think we'll be fine on that for now. Okay, that's fine. You know what? I'm going to be happy with that. So, then let's take the next guys over here. We've got these tanks. Now, you could move all the way over here or there. If you're over here, you do have some movement points left. So, yeah, I think probably moving over here is going to be fine. Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's move you over here. That's good. You're part of the 30th Corps, so it might make sense to just move up all of these guys from the 30th Corps over here. And start to... Ooh, you guys are also... I think you guys are super strong because you've got all of these Canadian stuff assigned to you. Yeah, so if you're moving you over here, that's nice. Can we do a deliberate attack on you? We could with 3 divisions. I do not have a lot of confidence in beating these guys. It is nice that we are bringing up a lot of troops here, but I do not know whether we are going to be enough, whether we are going to have enough strength to support you there. You guys can move up, but just a little bit because you just came off the ships. That's going to have to be fine. Same really with you. So yeah, let's simply move you up all the way over there. You guys are just repairing stuff, so I suppose that has to be fine. You do need to grab this airfield, which I think is fine. And then I think this specialist division here, or brigade, can actually move up over here as well, so that we are exerting some zone of control. I hope that you can do that, actually. Right, and then you guys, you are British as well, so yeah, let's try to push you here into the northwest as well. So yeah, that basically concludes all of this movement down here. You guys have moved, you guys have moved, you guys have moved as well. You are still left to be moved, so that's nice, and same with you actually. So I suppose you guys can get over here. Again, support an attack on these guys here once that is viable. And you guys will come over here, and then you will at least lock them in so that they can't easily retreat. Now let's look at this. Fort level 2 and a lot of divisions. It's a lot of stuff that they've got. Look at that, defending CV 74, which is going to be modified. I think that is before the application, before the fort modifier there. So yeah, I don't think that's going to be viable at all. Yes, I think we are a little bit stuck doing that, but that's fine. We don't need to be too aggressive here. Now the 13th is ready and can be moved up, potentially a little bit over there actually. Yeah, okay, let's actually move you into this field here, which is going to be fine. And then you guys can move up a little bit towards over here. I very much doubt... Oh, this is not who I'm meant to move. You guys here actually, yeah. You guys can move over there, that's fine. Yeah, and that does leave the question what we are going to do with the rail guys over here. Again, we could move up here. We could try to build this loop around, although I really don't think that's going to be worthwhile building up at all, actually. So yeah, we could move you over here so that we are potentially building a rail line this way. That might not be the worst idea, actually. Although building one down here would also be nice, but... yeah, you know what, let's move over here. I think that's fine. We're going to build something over there, and that's very nice, because that again should give us a very nice rail situation over here. Good. Okay, I like it. All of these guys have moved. I don't think there's anything else that we can do to move around over here at all. Anyone? No, all of you guys have moved. Now, we could try to attack you, but honestly, I don't think that's worthwhile. Well, you know what? Let's do a hasty attack against these guys down here, because I think we should... Ooh, defending forces are holding out. We're losing 22 tanks, really. Okay, yeah, we do need to support you next time around a little bit better. We also need to move up some of these cores over here. So you guys are over here. We can't build anything. You are fine. That's okay. Yeah, let's look at this core over here. So you've got 2 divisions over here and 1 down there. So yeah, I suppose moving up here to the north is going to be the thing to do. Yeah, let's actually get you... let's get you, I think, at least over here. Yeah, now you're in range of these guys. This way you can actually control everyone, so that's nice to see. You guys don't really control anyone directly. Oh, well, you do actually, so that's an issue there. So let's move you a little bit here. We're still not controlling these tanks there, which is a shame, but not really that much we can do about that. So yeah, I think we're just going to have to accept that. Okay, good. Do we have anyone else that we do need to move around? We've got these tanks down here. I think you guys should try to... let's see for a second. I did want to prepare an invasion here for Sicily. Now, we've got a couple of divisions down here, including you guys who clearly need to move out of here. So, and we've got the 10th Corps. So the 10th Corps, that's basically just 1 division for now. Is that true? That is only 1 division. And you guys are set up to land somewhere over there, I think, right? Amphibious transport, no, you are set up over there. That's okay, I don't think we need that much more. And you guys are supposed to land down there? No, you guys are. 2 divisions, your preparation is just coming in, so that's nice, we don't need to be overly aggressive there. That's going to be okay, you guys are also okay-ish. You guys are preparing a little bit faster there. And then you guys are part of which corps? You are sorry, excuse me. You're part of the 5th British Corps. 5th British Corps does have... Oh, someone over there. Okay, yeah, so we definitely do need to put you on ships, actually, and bring you into here. Let's see. And no, Jesus, why are we losing so many transports? I don't always get the game completely in that regard. Okay, nevertheless, let's get you... Well, we've got these tanks. I suppose over here is fine. Yeah, we can at least get you off the ship, so that's nice. We can actually then start to move you out already, and we can move you in this direction there, so I think that's going to be okay. Nice. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so that, I think, does settle all of the movement down here. Don't need to move that much more. We've only got all of these air forces. At some point, I do want to move them close towards our bases, but I don't think for now that is something that we do need to do. Specialist brigade down here, we don't care about that much as well. You guys over here can, I think, move up a little bit here to the north, and then we're going to try to support the landings in Sardinia with you guys. Yeah, let's move you over here. That's fine. And then what I would like you to do is do another landing. I suppose up here is fine. So then you really shouldn't be facing any opposition. So yeah, I think that's okay. Yeah, set a new airborne target. Over there is gonna be fine. Yeah, I like it. Good. Alright, that does settle our movements, so we don't really need to do that much more. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what we can do to end the turn over here and see what the Germans are going to do. Now, especially I'm very intrigued to see whether they're going to fight over these, of the 1st British Airborne Division over there. I think if it was me, I would try to break out over there, but I really don't know. I don't know what they're going to do, and we need to see. So here are the German sorties. They are losing quite a lot of aircraft there. As you can see, 90 aircraft on their side against 27 on our. That's nice to see. I suppose most of these must be flying as a priority. It could mean that they are fighting down here. And now I think they're starting to do the ground phase. We can't really see what they're doing. It's organizing fronts. This here is the tempting bit. Oh, they're pushing out past us to the left here. That's interesting. I would not have expected that. And I would not have expected an attack down here. That's interesting. Why are they doing that? So they are pushing forward instead of to their rear. By the way, do notice that they all got this red little symbol, which means they are running a little bit short on supply. And I think that might be what we're seeing over here in regards to this combat modifiers over here. That's nice. On the other hand, what's the terrain over here? Well, I don't know. We can't see the exact details here, but we are seeing that they're losing 250 men, 10 guns. Doesn't matter too much in the greater scheme of things, but I do like to see that that is what they're doing over here. There's another attack over here, which we are losing 12 men, and they are starting to lose some tanks here. So this is even better for us. I mean, why are they doing that? Oh. Here they are. They are attacking with some Italian division. So we've got the 4th Livorno Italian Motorized Division attacking us. They're losing 50 men, so it's really not that many men that they are losing over here, but they are definitely starting some attacks here on our para divisions. Not good, but at least we are holding out fairly nicely over here for now though. More attacks down here, really intriguing. I would not really have not seen that coming. Now this is a little bit dangerous for us, because even though we are holding our ground here for now, and I think fairly well, I mean these loss ratios are certainly favourable to us, we have our headquarters just directly behind the front over here, so that's not necessarily ideal. I would very much appreciate if we could push them back a little bit more aggressively there. By the way, notice all of the medium artillery here that is being committed to the fight. Wow. I did not expect that. And I think that is it for their movements. Now, I don't know whether the first British is going to hold there, but man, oh man, I definitely like to see this play over here. This is, of course, very historical. This is not what they did at the time. But man, oh man. Okay, they lost 700 men. We lost... Okay, that might be including the transports, so still. Destroyed units, anyone? Anti-air battalions? Okay, that's not really relevant. And air losses? Air losses this time around? Yeah, very favorable to us actually. Interesting. Interesting situation down here. So let's look at the... Yeah, I think we might actually... So, of course now the challenging bit is we need to reinforce these guys. These guys are very out of position, so definitely we do need to try to find our way through here so that we can at least reinforce them and position ourselves to support them a little bit further. Notice that they've actually withdrawn from here, so after they fought over that. On the other hand, they have advanced a little bit into here. Anyway, this does mean we now need to look at the air situation. And this is going to be interesting, so yeah, let's get rid of this. The weather seems to be clearing up a bit, and that is certainly nice. So let's look at the weather situation. Honestly, that looks perfectly lovely. What's the forecast over here? Looks pretty nice as well, so I think this is going to be great fighting weather for us. So, fantastic. Notice that we have not any setup for now because basically last time around we did wait out the rain, so we didn't really want to bomb anything. So, in between episodes I also went ahead and did a couple of things here to the disposition of the air fleets. I don't want to bore you too much with that, but basically the second bombing group does have this sort of northern terrain. These guys are basically all based over here. These guys are based over here. The British are being shifted a little bit here to the south. So all of that is just being shifted around, and I have basically set up all of our air groups in a way that the guys who have some fatigue are resting up, but mostly we're just pulling them back because they've been resting up last time around, so they should be doing fine. So what are our targets going to be? Now, I want to do one thing that I very, very much like to see. So the 8th British Air Force here is going to start out with a recon. It's of course going to be a strategic recon, and as we did say last time, we are going to concentrate on the fuel factories. And the biggest synthetic fuel refinery that we've got over here is... Harburg does have fuel refinery, but that's not synthetic fuel refinery. There's Bur. You can see Bur has taken a lot of damage over here already. You can see Merseburg, the one that we have bombed with the 8th Air Force, still suffering from tremendous damage. But that does leave us with Stettin. Now Stettin is, I think, right over here, and it is very, very far away. This is deep, deep into Germany. This might be even a bit further away than Berlin itself. More or less the same, right? So this is a tough target to crack. And let me talk a little bit about the target that we are bombing there after we've set this up. So yeah, we're going to use the recon over here. I do think we're going to do recon on day 1, 3, and yeah, you know what, 5, 4, and 6 is going to be fine. Very high altitude, I think that is going to be confirmed. And we are going to use our F9 fortresses, and we're going to use some lightnings to do that, because I would really, really like to get some of these guys ready here. So all of these guys are flying over there. That's nice to see. Let's actually look at the flak situation so that we are not flying directly over something that is extremely harmful. Now, of course, Stettin is going to be extremely harmful. Ingress seems to be fine, except for Bremen down here. So Bremen is something that I would like to avoid. We could fly either north or south. Now, north might be bringing us a little bit close to Hamburg, but I suppose all in all that might be not that bad, is it? Well, we do need to also not get too close to this area here, so that might be a little bit tough. Also, I would like to avoid that there, so maybe like that. Yeah, that does avoid this. Does avoid that. Does not avoid this down here. So that would be there. These guys over here. Yeah, that sort of was... It's slightly weird pathing there, but might be okay. Now, the alternative is just go south of Bremen, But that would bring us to close to Hanover, and all of these aircrafts. Now look at that. That is going to be very, very tough here to crack. But man, I think we need to. Yeah, this way. It's going to bring it a little bit closer to the north there. Yeah, I think that's going to be fine. Yeah, so that is what we're going to do. And we are, of course, going to try to target prioritize here the fuel refineries, and that's fine. Yeah, so I think that is actually it. 246, that we can confirm. There we go. And fine and lovely. Now, the next mission, of course, for the Air Force is going to be a city bombardment on the very same target there. So yeah, let's drop on these guys over here. You are going to be on day 357. Perfectly lovely to me. Very nice indeed. Let's assign all of these guys over here who we can assign. Let's make sure that these guys are carrying the appropriate bomb load over here. Yeah, I think that's perfectly lovely. 6 1,000-pound bombs is very nice indeed. We're also going to, of course, try to send in our liberators, who are also going to try to get the very heavy load out here, and that's fine. Yeah, all of you can come in. One additional thing though that you might notice down here is we are going to assign, of course, all of these air groups here, and these guys, these are the P-40 Thunderbolts. Now they can't really bring us far, only up until here. That's going to be the way it is, but we are also going to use these guys over here. And this is the first. This is going to be a first for us, because these guys don't have the range. Now these are the Mosquitoes. These are actually night fighters, but as we discussed one of the last times around, the better night fighters actually do have, I think we can see that over here if we compare that. If we are comparing the Mosquito Night Fighter 2 versus the number 13, if we just compare that, the big important thing is these guys have this raid radar, which is going to give them a good advantage against fighting the Germans at night. These guys don't have that, so they're not quite as good as a night fighter. So indeed what we're going to do here is we are going to use these guys as day fighters against Germany. I'm not sure how well that is going to work. These guys are two-engine fighters, so really unsure how well that is going to go. But yeah, I think it is what we need to do. Now again, we could try to fly south of Bremen or north of Bremen. I think north of Bremen is going to be the slightly better approach here. So yeah, let's do that. Let's bring you over here so that you're sort of in between there. You don't want to be too close there. You know what? I think if we can ignore Oldenburg, it's a pretty small thing there. So yeah, well, I don't want to be there, so let's do it like that. Let's go to Bremerhaven there. That's fine. I suppose you can fly over here, yeah. And then you guys can avoid this situation over here. That's fine. Yeah, I like it. Now, of course, these even the Mosquitoes will not make it all the way over here. They just can make it over here, not towards Stettin itself. But that's just going to be the way it is. You guys have the loadout that you can do. It's not really anything else that we can do. Yeah, so let's simply pick that, and I think that's going to be okay. And then these Thunderbolts here, the D5s, you also got the drop tank. That's fine. Let's just make sure that you all got that. Fine. So, yeah, let's see whether that is going to work out. Now, I want to talk a little bit about why that is and why we are doing that target. But, you know what? I think that is going to have to wait until next time around. So, this is the first setup. We are going to see what else we can do. But, yeah, for now, thank you very much for watching. Oh, did I just not really save that? No, I will do it again, but I'll do it off screen. So, for now, thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Do leave a like. Do let me know what you think about our plan here of the first British para, whether these guys are screwed or not. But it is good to see that all of these little red symbols here indicate that these guys really are struggling with their supply. So, that being said, thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope to see you around next time. Bye bye.